We are now being joined by Austin Vanderford. We'll begin with a few questions from within the room.
Austin, congrats on the win, man. Kind of a messy one out there. Talk to me about how you're feeling after another win, man.
I feel good. I like to make a messy like that, especially I think here Mohegan side I had another bloody one too. But I feel good. Man, I wanted to get the finish so bad, and I feel like I need to finish guys like that. No disrespect to him, but I had him in spots, and I gotta get the finish there. So, I'm brand new American Top Team in Coconut Creek, and so far so good. We got a lot of work to do, but I got some really great guys in my corner, and Mo and Coach Pahumpa. They're gonna take me to the next level for sure.
And how nice was it to get in there and just compete? Because it's been so long since we've seen you. I'm guessing that's pretty solid within itself, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's not without. It's not my choice that I haven't been in here in so long. With the way the world is, and just stuff happening. So feels good. I love to fight. I love to be here, and I'm really thankful to be back, and I'm excited to get back in, honestly.
And the opponent switch, I know going into it, you said, nothing really changed. I'm just going to do what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how it played out?
That's what I'm going to do, man. No secrets about it. It took me a little bit. I had to get my distance in, but got my jab working, started landing the jab. I need to straighten out my right hand a little bit. And, I'm pretty sure I broke it, midway through the first or whatever. And just some positions, it was hard for me I like to wrist ride. It was kind of hard to get a grip and whatnot, but we went out and got the job done. I'm happy with it.
And what do you think's next for you? I mean, you're 4-0 in Bellator. There aren't a whole lot of guys at middleweight that are on that type of streak. How do you get to the title? Do you think you're close?
I definitely think I still got a lot of room to grow and to get to that point. And when I'm fighting for the title, I want people to know like I deserve this and I'm ready to fight for that title. So, I'm ready whenever, but we're just going to keep on the pace and do what Bellator wants me to do. And they've done such a great job so far. And I had some opponents fall out. They were quick to get me someone tough like Vinny. He's got some experience in there, and he's won some big fights, got some good exposure and whatnot. So, yeah.
And you mentioned King Mo, and we just saw him back here. Him specifically, how much has he impacted what you're doing now and helped you improve?
Man, so much. And honestly, Mo and I's relationship is brand new, maybe 3-4 weeks or whatever. He just he saw what I was doing and it took a liking to it. And I'm really thankful. But man, I have so many good coaches there. Not to forget too, my head coach, Fabiano Scherner, he wasn't with me here tonight, but I owe so much to him too in the work. But man, Coach Pahumpa is the man on the ground, and at American Top Team, it's like, who do you want, man? I get Mike Brown every day, Steve Mako, Conan, just all these great coaches. And it's hard not to improve with guys like that, let alone the training partners as well.
Our next question comes from the line of Donna Corby. Go ahead, Donna.
Hey, Austin, congratulations on a great performance. I have a couple for you. One, in relation to what's next, you've talked about that a little bit. Is there any chance maybe before your next Bellator fight you sneak in another one with Chael in Sug?
Oh, for sure, man. As soon as when Chael gets him going, he knows who to call. He knows who will take the matches. With a lot of guys that no one wants to necessarily go against, Jake Shields, the boogeyman, and I'm just in there trying to get better and improve myself. So, Chael knows who to call, and I'm always down to compete.
I have a couple more if that's okay with Danny, but the first one is with regards to ATT, your team, a lot of guys in there at the moment who are very vocal about politics and what's happening at the moment in the world. Did you kind of yourself and your wife kind of actively take a step to decide, we're going to steer clear of being so public with that sort of stuff?
I don't think consciously, we're both not really political people and I've got my own opinions on things and whatnot, but it's for us and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a fighter, man. I'm not really, I'm intelligent, but I'm not like the most intelligent guy. I do have a college degree and whatnot. So, for me, I don't think it's right to really voice much because I just don't have a lot of education on it. And, some people might think that's silly and I should care more, but I'm a fighter and I care about fighting. And of course I care about the US in the world, but my father was in the military, my grandfathers, and I have so much respect for the military and what they do and whatnot. And, and that's just kind of where I'm at.
Keith?
Hey, Austin, Keith Schillen, Sherdog. Congratulations on the victory. First question I want to ask you is, you were originally supposed to go against Chris Curtis. He's really known for his boxing, a little bit of his wrestling. You had to switch to Vinicius de Jesus, who's more known for his Muay Thai and his jiu-jitsu. Talk to me about the adjustments you had to make going against a guy that, not the biggest name, but for those who studied him, really knows how good that guy is.
Yeah, you know what? I said it all the media before the fight. All that I cared about was what Austin Vanderford was going to go out and do. And that's kind of what I went out and did. And it would have been the same game plan against Chris Curtis as well. So, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to keep improving at ATT and get better. And, I'm going to worry about what I do and go out and take care of business.
My last question. We talked a long time ago, right after the Contender Series. I talked about how at that time so many people didn't even think you deserved to be on the spot, that it was just a publicity stunt. I think at that time you were Paige's boyfriend. It was just, all right, get Paige's boyfriend a shot as kind of like a favor for her. How satisfying is it to, shut up those critics and show that you're really good and you're beating really good guys?
You know what? It's not. I'm kind of over all that now, and for myself, I know what I've gone out and done to compete in the accomplishments. I won a national title in wrestling at the NAI level for Southern Oregon University, and and that's not an easy thing to do. So I knew what I had going into it, and I'm kind of. I think I'm past the, hey, fuck you guys, I'm Mr. Van Zandt, all this stuff. I roll with it. I love it. And, I just go out and, like I did tonight, I try to make things violent, try to make things bloody.
We'll take one or two more. Giancarlo?
Hi, Austin. Congrats on the win. You mentioned about everything at American Top Team. What part of your game do you think you've improved on the most since being there like day to day?
Yeah, we haven't been there a whole lot. We've been there for, I think, like 4 months now. But already, just the confidence. And it's tough to not be somewhat confident when you're walking through those doors every single day. And you got guys like King Mo telling you, you got what it takes to be the best in the world. So I think first and foremost, my confidence, there's a lot of really good striking coaches there. Coach Anderson, Coach Cattell, all these guys. And I think that's where I'm really going to see an improvement. But, right now I think it's just kind of the feel getting like what you saw tonight. I got right off the bat, I kind of got in a weird position and I was able to correct it and, get on top and be in a dominant position the most fight.
Last question, Dan.
Hey, Austin, how's it going? Dan Roush, full contact fighter. Congrats on the win. With all these champions around you and with such an elite record and around Top Team and all these great champions, is it easy to lose sight of what you're working on technically at this point? And with such a perfect record, what are you working on at this point?
I'm working fight by fight, just going out and executing and trying to perform at the best of my level. I've got goal in mind and I know what I want to do and I want to fight for the title and I want to be the best in the world. And that's not a hard thing for me to focus on and just go out there and take care of business fight by fight.
Great. Thanks, Austin. Congrats.
Awesome. Thank you guys.